If you don't know how to use the product rule without an exponential, please see my other video, which is linked in the description. So firstly, as we've seen before, we break these two apart. So we'll have u as x squared and v as e to the power of 2x. du dx is fairly straightforward. We're going to get 2x. And dv dx, I'm going to use the chain rule. If you're familiar with it, you can skip ahead. If you're not, I have an entire video dedicated to the chain rule. So we're going to let t equal 2x, and that means you're going to get v equals e to the t. We're going to do dt by dx, which is 2, and then dv by dt. E to the power of anything, so ex, et, ep, ev, whatever, is just it itself again, so it becomes et. You multiply them with each other, so dt over dx by dv dt cancels out your dt, so you get dv over dx, so it would be 2e, and let's substitute back in the value for t, which is 2x. So dv dx equals 2e to the power of 2x. Let's now use the product rule, which is u dv dx plus v du over dx, and let's substitute everything in. So we're going to get x squared here, 2e to the 2x plus 2x e to the 2x. So now if we clean this up, you're going to get 2x squared e to the 2x plus 2x e to the 2x. This could be left as your final answer. However, there's a fairly obvious factorization that could happen where you can pull out 2x e to the 2x, and you're then going to get x plus 1. So that's how you fully differentiate this. Now let's deal with an exponential and something to do with trig. Let's make u equal minus sine x 2x squared, and let's make v be e to the minus 3x. du dx you would use the chain rule for. However, in this question, I'm not going to do it completely. If you want to see a video on the chain rule, you can go and check that out in the link in the description. So you're going to have minus 4x cos 2x squared. And then dv dx, again, you use the chain rule for it, which you can check out the video, but hopefully you're pretty comfortable with doing that by now. So dv dx is then going to be minus 3e to the minus 3x. We can now use our product rule, which is u v dash plus v u dash. So let's now substitute everything in. So you're going to now get minus 3e to the minus 3x multiplied by minus sine 2x squared plus, what's v? V is e to the minus 3x and minus 4x cos 2x squared. We can now clean this up and we can factorize it. So let's pull out e to the minus 3x, and you're going to then get 3 sine 2x squared minus 4x cos 2x squared. So that's now been completely differentiated to this by using the product rule.